I say yes to the dress.
Feels good right here.
I'm getting married.
Hey, I haven't talked to you guys in a couple months. Life happens, and that's a big part of any planning story. Life still happens, so we've been grinding, we've been working. We've hit a new year. Happy New Year 2019. So we are 13 months out from today. Today, we are 13 months out from our wedding. And so today, because my mother-in-law is in town and she has not seen me in the dress yet, I thought it would be nice for her to come with me to this other place that we frequent for alterations so she can see me in the dress. I don't know if it's because it's technically 13 months, but I don't know if I'm feeling some kind of way because we're a year out, but...
Are you scared?
About what specifically?
About a wedding?
I'm not scared about the wedding. That's different. The wedding and getting married is different.
Getting married, honey, feel like getting married?
I think it's just one of those things. I'm not gonna say I never thought it would happen. The fact that it is happening, I'm like, I'm gonna be somebody's whole wife. Like,
are you ready for the commitment?
Oh yeah, I'm ready for the commitment. I think the not saying that I'm gonna struggle with. I think the biggest thing is just gonna be the compromise that comes with being married. The actual partnership. Although it's great, I think it's it's an adjustment from being by single. I don't mean like completely single. I just mean being married and not being married can be drastically different. You have to completely consider somebody else in every decision that you make, and that's probably going to be different for me, only because like I'm so used to being in charge and
we know this,
being the leader, that I do feel like it's a wife's role to submit to her husband, and for him to be the leader of the house, of the head of the house. I mean, not of the household, but of the family. It's his job to be the leader. So that's going to be different for me. It's going to be very different for me. And
it's going to be different for me too.
I do think it's going to be different for you. I think that Kalia and Kylan will probably struggle with that a bit. Yeah, I think y'all going to struggle with it. I do. I think you're going to struggle with it.
Struggle.
So,
if you're not in charge, I don't think that's going to be much of a struggle.
So you guys think that you are going to be completely okay with J-Mo being in charge? So you're going to struggle.
But it's not going to be as bad as if you're... Because
we are on the same... So that's what the kids feel to realize. Me and him are on the same team. He is a little bit more strict than I am when it comes to certain things. Because he don't think you should have a phone at all. He don't think you should be able to go to some of these places right now because of your behavior.
Right now? Y'all have a whole nother year.
I mean, in life, period. I think that they think that we think differently, and we really don't. We really agree on a whole lot of things.
Oh no, he can't be in charge.
He is going to be in charge.
No.
Oh, sleepy. So, let's go get my mother.
Oh,
And we are going to go to see the alterations place. So of course y'all won't see all of that, but I definitely want to get her on camera with me, just really give you guys a feel of how she feels about her son getting married. He's her oldest son.
They can't see you in the dress because J-Mo watches your vlogs.
He makes my vlogs. They're not going to see that part. They're just going to see us going there and things like that. Good morning. You wasn't ready for the video. There you go. So, this is your first time being on my vlog. So you have to introduce yourself. You have to tell everybody who you are. Here you go.
Okay. I'm J-Mo's mother.
I'm surprised you just said
I'm surprised you said that name. Good job.
I'm
J-Mo's
mother. And this is my new daughter.
It is.
Which I love very much.
She does. She
Yes.
does love me. Okay, so I told them that we are headed to check out a place that could possibly do my alterations. And I told them that we were going to basically interview you. We were basically going to ask you some questions about J-Mo.
You should tell me.
Well, not anything bad. We really want to know what you think about
J-Mo
your
has
son.
nothing to hide.
Oh, no, not like that.
I love my boo.
All your kids are your boo.
Yes, all my children, they are my boo.
Yes.
And I love them dearly.
Specifically, how do you feel about your son getting married?
Oh, I love it because I'm a person that loves God, and I want to see them married than out there doing whatever. So
Gotcha. That makes sense.
And he gives me somebody that I'm proud of.
Good.
So that makes me so happy.
Do you think you, like, if the person that he wanted to marry, if y'all didn't get along, how would you act?
Well, I would be happy for him, but I would be sad also if we can't get along,
right.
Because that's my son.
Right.
And I know that he loves his mom. So even he doesn't show,
right.
To please his wife, maybe.
Right.
But that would be an issue for him.
Yeah, I can see that.
And if I don't get along with his wife or my daughter's husband, that's gonna break my heart.
I can see that. So when we first met, we met at Seasons 52, which is like one of my favorite restaurants, and we took her out to eat. And were you nervous about meeting me?
No, because I knew a lot already about you. I saw your picture, and from how my son described you, and I feel that he's very happy. So I was looking forward to meet you.
I think I was looking forward to it. I think I was a little nervous.
That makes sense.
I think there's so many, I won't say negative because it's not negative, but I think it's a situation to where, like, foreign parents have a really, like, strict, like, the mothers can be hard to please, that they say sometimes. But I didn't get that. I never got that feeling from you.
And I'm so easygoing.
You are.
I'm easygoing. Little stuff please me.
You're right.
First of all, to see my son happy, I can't describe my happiness.
That makes sense.
So, and just like I said before, the way he described you, I already loved you before I even met you.
Yeah, you were very sweet from day one.
I'm a sweet person who got
I I don't think it was
And
anything
it's not
that
hard
was
for
like-
me. That's me. That's my
That is you.
personality. So
That
that's
is
me.
you.
So, and to see my son happy, oh, yeah. And you get along with the siblings.
Mhm.
They all love you.
I'm glad we get along.
I can say the whole family that met
Yeah.
you already, they already love you.
And we had like a lot go on in this first year too.
Yes.
And I feel like that kind of showed everyone's like colors. So I feel like that really helped. If you had to list 3 things that you would want in your kids' spouses, like I guess traits or just things that you would want their spouses, not just him but the other ones as well, what would the 3 things be?
Fidelity.
Mm-hmm.
For you guys to love the Lord.
I knew you was gonna say that. I thought that was gonna be your first
Yeah,
one.
that's deep.
I thought
Because
that was gonna be the first
if
one.
you personally, as a wife,
Mhm.
you deep down in Lord and you serve Lord, I know we all have we're gonna fall short no matter what, because none of us is perfect.
Mhm.
But by you as a wife knowing God,
Mhm.
I know my son gonna be in that direction too.
My goddaughter said you guys are nice
It-
when we
it's-
left last night.
It's not that I'm putting a show.
Right.
What you see, it's me.
It's who you are.
So I'm a happy camper.
It was like one of my biggest things is praying that I would get a good mother-in-law.
You got that, girl. You got that.
I guess because I'm so family, like some people aren't, honestly, they're just not real big family people. So it doesn't matter to them either way. But I'm so, let's do, like even with the Christmas Eve thing, like that's something I would want to do at our house, like the pajama party, like stuff like that is stuff I would want to do anyway.
Yeah.
So I would hate to not have
Be able to invite his
Right.
family.
What would
and
you
stuff.
say? Not even necessarily for you, but in general, is the hardest part about marriage?
Hardest part to me is the trust and infidelity.
Gotcha.
But anything else can fall, you know,
I get my edges.
and we can work on anything. But infidelity, both part. I'm not talking about you only, because if I want to be fair, I don't want him to go that way
'cause
either.
I would have to beat him up, Mom.
Not that. I will help you.
Stay married.
At first, when I asked him question, when we were talking over the phone about you, and we have a deep conversation, I asked any question. I even asked about your past, since I know that you have a younger child. So how's your relationship with your
Right.
newest one?
Right.
Because the baby is what, 2 now?
2.
So it's still fresh.
Mm-hmm. And she was younger than that then.
Exactly. She was 1. So I had
They
a
love
little-
Catherine, by the way, y'all.
Yeah. I had a little
Reservations.
doubt. You know, like, ooh. You
Just,
know?
is it over?
But
and-
so you look like somebody that have your head on your shoulder, and so I'm not worried about that.
yeah, I can.
and
But
also-
I could definitely see why that would be a concern.
Yeah.
And then
And-
her being her age, like I could see why it would be something that even if you weren't. Because some people, it's like an end all. It's like, nope, absolutely not. But I could see, even for me, if I was a mother and my kid was involved in someone, I could see why I would be like, okay, were you sure? Like, what's that about? You know, and is that where it needs to be? So I can completely understand that.
And also, when it bring question, before I knew about their age, he said that you have children and stuff like that. I was like, eh. But when I meet the children, they are so well behaved. They are so lovely kids. So
Y'all got whippings. That's why y'all did it.
exactly, yeah.
They are,
But
though.
they are
They
so
are.
well behaved. I mean, this family and your family click so well. And
Yeah,
the
and
way I
kids get
see,
along really well.
and the way I see you embrace Jamos, you
Yeah,
know,
right.
Jamos kids. You don't know how many points you got from me. When I see last time I came, it was around Mother's Day, and you even buy a gift from Jamari to give to his mom.
Yeah.
That is big.
Oh yeah, we
That
got her
is
a Christmas
big.
gift.
I saw you gave
Yeah.
Antoine gift. That is big.
Yeah.
So
I guess for
I
me,
love it.
I feel like kids see love across the board. So even with my kids' fathers and things like that, I feel like kids kind of pick up on whatever you're giving out. So if you're giving out positivity, if you're giving out love, they're gonna see that. But
That's
if you're
right.
giving out, negativity, if you're, upset about things, and I'm not gonna say it's not hard. Like, that would be a lie to say that it's not hard to co-parent sometimes, but I just feel like if we all across the board keep the kids first and really genuinely try to help each other, I feel like it would be a good situation.
Yeah. Even in my situation, even when I wasn't with my husband anymore, I always tell the kid, this is your father.
Right.
If you do for me, you have to do for your dad.
Right.
That is your dad. That I have problem. I could not live with him anymore.
Right.
But that doesn't mean it's not your dad.
Right.
And for you guys that listening, if you have issue with your man, do not involve the kids. Because I've heard people, you're not going to see her or he.
Yeah.
That is so wrong,
I think it's important for kids to see their parents happy. I think it's important, even if, previous situations didn't work out, I think it's important for them to see that we still honor marriage and that we still want that. I mean, I especially want that for Kalia, because I don't want her thinking that it's only one way to do things.
Because you have kids.
I don't want her thinking it's only one way. And then even with my friends that are married, that, were married from the time they started having kids, I completely still respect those kinds of situations. I just didn't want, or I don't agree with the thought that because you weren't married at one point that you still can't show them, how important that is to you. So that's important to me. So my mother-in-law lives in Boston. So we are taking advantage of the fact that she was here for the holidays to kind of do some wedding stuff. Mom, it's 13 months. It's not a long time.
Oh, yes. 13 months.
Time.
I can't wait.
I know. I feel like
wait.
a little bit of pressure, not from you, but a little bit of pressure in general from being who I am.
It's something exciting, and everybody knowing that you are event planner.
Right.
You do
it's
events.
But it's only a small part. Yeah, it's only a small, because that is who I am, and I want something. I won't say over the top, but I do want something nice. And a part of me is like, oh my God, all of these people are they've been waiting on this for so long that they're just like, oh, I wonder what she gonna do. And I'm like, oh, I don't know yet.
Especially you're not the one doing it.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know yet. I don't know
everything's gonna be nice.
Yeah, I agree. I think for me, my biggest thing is I just want to, outside of marrying my spouse, I just want to have a good time. Like, if I could walk away, and it's not that I don't want it to be pretty, but if I could walk away saying one thing, I would say I want to walk away saying I had a great time. I want the music to be fun. I want to eat, because I like to eat. But
my beautiful girl.
So what are you most excited about? And she gonna get her dress, and she gonna be all glam.
Oh yes, get ready.
But he told you he cooked for me when we was working at the job. He cooked. I was like, okay, thank God. I know you can cook now.
He can cook.
Because I was like, we both work hard, man. And don't get me wrong, I like to cook, but I was like, can you cook? Are you gonna be able to feed us?
Believe you me, you got a good husband. You will have a good man.
Good.
He's sweet.
He is. He's a sweetheart.
He's a good man.
We are here. This is Shakina, one of my childhood friends and also one of my maids of honor. Say hey.
Hi.
excited?
I'm very excited.
She hasn't seen the dress on me either. And then Mom and Kalia. She back there asleep. Okay, y'all can come on.
You come out. Wow, beautiful. You are, oh my God. I say yes to the dress.
That's right.
Woo! Yes.
So you've seen the dress.
Yes.
How do you feel?
I'm very excited.
You was in there getting up.
Oh yeah, I almost got a little teary eyed, just a little bit.
So I was thinking one of the things that I didn't love, like when I first got the dress, is just that all my people couldn't be there, but y'all all having the same kind of reaction when y'all finally see it.
Yes, it's just like I know how much this means to you, and just to see you happy, just to see you in that dress, it just means a lot to me.
Don't
so
start.
Get a little.
Don't start. So are you excited for this?
Yes, I'm very
13 months?
excited.
Yeah.
Very excited. It's time to start. Let's get this stuff together. So get these little coins together. It's time.
Okay.
So.
Well, I love you.
Love you.
So we just finished at the alterations place, and per her reaction, she likes it.
Yeah, I do. I said
Is
yes
it different
to the
in
dress.
person than on the
It's
picture?
different than when you sent me the
Right.
picture. And plus, you don't have.
Yes. So, y'all, when I first tried on the dress, I had on this black bra, and it just threw the whole look of it off. And she was like, I don't think you're supposed to have a bra with it, which I wasn't. And I showed her another picture, but I do think it's different when you see it in person. And her reaction is what I wanted it to be. I'm so excited.
Yeah, it's a beautiful dress. Yeah. Yeah,
So one thing I was saying to Shakina is that when I first bought the dress, it was me, Kalia, and Joanne, which is her daughter, which is my sister. I didn't have the family and the friends, and you walk out and they're like, yes, like we didn't have that because it was a private seller. But I mean, the price was amazing, and I just loved it. Like it was like one of the first dresses I tried on, and I'm like, I love it.
Yeah, it's pretty.
I'm not a person that needs like a whole lot of options on certain things. If I love it, I love it. You don't have to convince me of it. And that's just what it is. So I was like, dang, I kind of wish I would have had that. But every time I show somebody and I take somebody, they're like, oh my God, that's it. They love. So I was excited about it.
Yeah,
it makes you more excited now.
Yeah, it's very pretty. And I can't wait till 2020.
I know. I can't wait for him to see it. Mm-hmm. Now I just got to make sure I can see when I'm walking down the aisle. Y'all know I told y'all in a previous vlog, y'all know I can't see for real. So I'm going to start maybe getting some contacts and wearing them. I really just have to, I don't mind having my contacts in at the reception. I mean, my glasses, but for the ceremony, I need to be able to see my husband. I need to be able to see the aisle so I can, I need you to do that. So I'm going to start working on my contacts. They just dry my eyes out. Even the water, the hydrated ones.
I don't like it.
I know, but I don't really have a choice because I really can't see. And I do this natural squint thing. I probably even do it when I have my glasses on, even when I can see. So that's what I'm working on, but we're excited. Kalia has an appointment now, so I can't wait for her to come back and we do some more wedding type stuff. I think the next vlog will probably be... Was I supposed to do one every week? I don't remember what I said I was going to do. Either way, we'll be doing cake tastings soon, menu tastings. It's like time to get the ball rolling, so I will keep you guys in the loop.
When are you planning to do that?
Well, the cake tasting, I just have some cake that my couples are going to try, so I think I'm going to have some extra, so I was going to let Joanne try it. Linda just told me she wasn't going to be here because it's like the last week in January.
Yeah, she's going.
But the menu tasting, I'll plan
she's not going to go this weekend.
That's when they pushed it back to. But the food tasting, we don't have a date for that yet. But we can do that whenever. We can do that when you come back or something like
May?
that. Yeah, we can do that in May.
Yeah, I'll be back in May.
You gonna be back in May? Okay.
Yeah, Joanne gonna graduate in May.
She is. So we need to do a little get together for her. You know, I'm already gonna do something. So we just gotta.
Okay, we'll plan it.
Yeah, we'll plan it. They know that they're marrying they're all marrying an event planner. So I celebrate everything. It doesn't matter what it is. I celebrate everything that we do. So it was nice being back on here. I'm excited. I'm ready to really get everything rolling. I'm so glad you were able to meet my mom, and I'm so glad we were able to have a conversation for them and really just give you guys a chance to get to know the family that I'm marrying into, because that's such an important thing for me. like she said, I would hate to not like my in-laws. I would hate to be like, oh, we gotta go visit your mama. Like, I would hate, because that's just not me at all either. So I'm excited about this family. I'm excited about this process, and I'm looking forward to sharing it with you guys. We'll talk soon. Bye.
Bye-bye.
I'm getting married. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos.